Hello students, welcome to online classes. I'm Kavita, working as SCA Max at ZPHS Srirangavaram, Medchal district. Today we are discussing 10th class mathematics. From that we are discussing the 12th chapter applications of trigonometry, and this is our second session. In first session, we learn how to draw a suitable diagram for the given problem. In this session, we will solve some problems which contains one right angle triangle. Before going to start the session, we have to recall some basics from trigonometry. We know that trigonometric ratios we derived from a right angle triangle. So consider ABC is the right angle triangle and at B there is right angle. Consider the angle at A. So here theta is the angle at A. Based on this theta, we have to name the three sides of this right angle triangle. We know that opposite side to the 90 degrees angle is called hypotenuse. So here AC is the side which is opposite to right angle. So AC side is called hypotenuse, and the side which is opposite to the particular angle theta or A is called opposite side. So here BC becomes the opposite side, and the side which is adjacent to the particular angle theta or A is called adjacent side. So here AB becomes the adjacent side. And recall the trigonometric ratios. To solve the problems in applications of trigonometry, we need three important trigonometric ratios formulas. First one is sine A. Sine A is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. And cos A. Cos A is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan A is nothing but opposite by adjacent. Just you have to remember these three trigonometric ratios. And after that, you have to remember the values of the particular trigonometric ratios for particular angles. So, first of all, sine. Sine 30 degrees value is 1 by 2, and sine 45 degrees value is 1 by root 2, and sine 60 degrees value is root 3 by 2. Next, cos. Cos 30 degrees value is root 3 by 2, and cos 45 degrees value is 1 by root 2, and cos 60 degrees value is 1 by 2. Next, tan. Tan 30 degrees value is 1 by root 3, tan 45 degrees value is 1, and tan 60 degrees value is root 3. These basics are very important to solve the problems in applications of trigonometry. Let us start the first problem. Just see the problem. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of the top of the tower is 45 degrees. What is the height of the tower? To solve the problems, first we have to imagine the concept. So, imagine the concept, and after that we have to draw the suitable diagram for the given problem. So just we can imagine this problem like this. Here a tower stands vertically on the ground. So just assume that this is the ground, and a tower is there which stands vertically on the ground. So assume, you can imagine this is the tower which stands vertically on the ground. Now from a point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. That means from the foot of the tower, we have to imagine a line. So just imagine a horizontal line from the foot of the tower like this. So, and from a point which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. That means we have to consider a point which is 15 meters away from this tower. So here assume that at 15 meters distance, here I am taking the point. So this point is C. And given that the angle of the top of the tower is 45 degrees, that means from this point, so the top of the tower makes 45 degrees angle. So from the point C to the top of the tower, we will get a line of sight. We can assume the line of sight like this. So assume the line of sight. Okay. So here the angle is given as 45 degrees. So clearly here we get the angle of elevation, and that angle is given as 45 degrees. Okay, so this is the concept given in the problem. And here observe that what is the height of the tower. Here we have to find out the height of this tower. We know that in case of applications of trigonometry, we have to draw a suitable diagram for the given situation. While drawing the figure, we consider a vertical line to indicate the tower. So just we can draw like this. I am removing the tower and horizontal line and the background. Now we have to draw a tower. We know that a vertical line indicates a tower. So here I am considering AB line indicates the tower and AC is horizontal line. And given that AC distance is 15 meters, so AC is nothing but 15. And here we have to calculate the height of the tower. So here we can take H. Now clearly we can observe a right angle triangle. Since a tower makes a 90 degrees angle with the ground. So here we get at A, we get the right angle triangle. And based on this 45 degrees angle, first we have to name. Here AB we have to find and AC given as 15 degrees. So here AB becomes, so which is opposite to this 45 degrees. So this becomes opposite side and AC becomes adjacent side. So we have to find opposite side, adjacent side is given and the angle also given here. So that means we have to choose the particular trigonometric ratio which is suitable for this diagram. That means we have to find opposite side, adjacent side is given and angle is given here. So opposite adjacent related trigonometric ratio is tan. So we have to take tan theta and we have to continue the problem. So we can solve the problem like this. From triangle ABC, here we know that angle A is equal to 90 degrees clearly and angle C is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, and we already indicated this AB becomes opposite side, this becomes adjacent side. So we can write tan theta formula. So tan theta is nothing but formula is opposite side by adjacent side. Here opposite side means AB by adjacent side is AC. And we know the particular theta. Here this is theta. So theta value is 45 degrees. So I am writing tan 45 degrees. Tan 45 degrees is equal to AB by AC. AB length is H by AC. AC is 15 here. Now tan 45 degrees. What is the value of tan 45 degrees? That is 1. So 1 is equal to H by 15. Now just do the cross multiplication. 1 into 15 is equal to H. So we get H is equal to 15. H is nothing but height of the tower. So height of the tower H is nothing but 15 meters. So, like this, we have to solve the problems. Just see here. So, according to the given problem, we draw the diagram like this, and after that, we name the sides. So, here we have to find H, and AC is given as 15. So, opposite side we need, adjacent is given. Opposite adjacent related trigonometric ratio is tan. So, choose the tan theta formula and just substitute the values. Here we know the theta is 45 degrees, and the opposite side is h, and the adjacent is 15. So tan 45 is equal to h by 15. Just we know that tan 45 is 1, so 1 is equal to h by 15. By doing the cross multiplication, we get the h value. H is nothing but 15 meters. So these problems are very simple. You can solve these by practice. Okay. Now see the next problem. Contractor wants to set up a slide for the children to play in the park. He wants to set it up at the height of 2 meters and by making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. What should be the length of the slide? Okay, so this is the problem. First, imagine the problem. Here, contractor wants to set up a slide for the children to play in the park. So, we have to set up a slide. So, we can imagine a park like this, and we know slide. So, assume a slide like this. And given that he wants to set it up at the height of 2 meters, that means height of this slide is 2 meters. So, here we get the height of the slide. So, this height of slide is 2 meters. This is given value. And by making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground, that means this is the slide, and this slide makes 30 degrees angle with the ground. So we can, so this line indicates the slide, and this line makes 30 degrees angle with the ground. So we get angle 30 degrees here. Okay, so this is the concept given, and here what should be the length of the slide? That means we have to find out the length of the slide. This length we have to find. So draw the suitable diagram for this. So here this is the line. So AB, this line indicates the height of the slide. Okay, so here given that is 2 meters. Okay, this is 2 meters, and slide, so this is a slide, so we can draw like this. This indicates AC indicates the slide here. Okay, and BC becomes the ground, and given that this line makes 30 degrees angle with the ground, so here we get 30 degrees angle, and we know that AB is height, so at B we get the right angle. So at B there is right angle, and at C we have the angle 30 degrees. And observe that here we have the angle, and we have to find out the length of the slide. So length of the slide means AC. Here AC we have to find out. Now in this particular triangle, AB becomes, so which is opposite to 30 degrees, so this becomes the opposite side, and at B we have the right angle, so right angle opposite side becomes the hypotenuse. So this is hypotenuse and this is opposite side. So AB is opposite side, and AC is hypotenuse. So opposite side is given, hypotenuse is asking. So we have to choose a proper trigonometric ratio which is suitable for this situation. So opposite side by hypotenuse. That means we have to choose the sine trigonometric ratio. So sine theta is suitable to solve this problem. Okay. So now try to solve the problem. See here. From triangle ABC, we know that this is the particular angle. So theta is equal to 30 degrees. Okay. And The suitable trigonometric ratio is opposite side is given, hypotenuse is asking, so we have to consider sine. We know that sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite means here AB by hypotenuse is AC. Now substitute the values. Sine theta, theta is nothing but here 30 degrees, which is equal to AB. AB is nothing but here 2 meters, so just write 2. And hypotenuse, we don't know hypotenuse, so let it be x. So this is x. Now sine 30 value, this is important. What is the value of sine 30 degrees? So that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by x. Just do the cross multiplication. Then we get 1 into x is equal to 2 into 2. Okay. So 1 into x is nothing but x. 2 2s are 4. So x is equal to 4. Okay. So this is the procedure. Okay, just we have to read the concept, and we have to imagine the concept. After that we have to draw a suitable diagram for this, and after drawing the suitable diagram we have to name the sides. Here which values are given and which side is asking, that is important. So we have to name the sides, and we have to choose a probable trigonometric ratio suitable to solve this problem. Here sin theta is suitable to solve this problem, so I am considering sin theta trigonometric ratio, and after that substitute the given values. Okay, so then you will get the required value. See the next problem. Length of the shadow of a 15-meter high pole is 15 root 3 meters at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then what is the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground at the time? Here, length of the shadow of 15-meter high pole is 15 root 3. That means this 15 root 3 is the shadow length, and 15-meter high pole, that means pole height is 15 meters at 8 o'clock in the morning. What is the angle of the elevation of the sun rays with the ground at that particular time? So, just we can imagine the concept like this. Okay, so here this is the pole. We know that due to sun rays, we get the shadows for every object. Here, for this pole also. So, assume that this is sun, and while sun rays are coming, shadow will create like this. Okay, so just see here. When sun rays are coming, shadow will be created like this. Now, just see here. The sun rays and shadows meet at the particular point. Here, we have to find out the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground. That means the elevation, the angle of elevation of sun rays with the ground, we will get here. Where the sun rays and shadow meets at that particular point, we get the angle of elevation of the uh, sun rays with the ground. And here given that the height of the pole is 15 meters and shadow height is 15 root 3 meters. So here 15 meters. The height of the pole is 15 and shadow height is 15 root 3 meters. So this is the concept, and here we have to find out the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground. So here we get the angle, and we don't know this angle. Now draw the suitable diagram for this. So pole, here I am considering a vertical line to indicate this pole. A, B be the pole, and here observe that this line indicates the ground. Okay, so and this line, so these are the sun rays. So here we get the sun rays, and here we get the particular angle. So AC, at C we get the angle, but here we don't know the particular angle. Here angle is not given, we have to find the angle. So here we have to find this angle. Okay, now given value, that is 15 root 3, 15 meters is the height of the pole. So AB becomes 15 meters. So here get AB becomes the opposite side, and AC becomes the adjacent side. Here, observe that. So, here we have to find out the angle C. So, according to the angle C, AB becomes opposite side and AC becomes adjacent side. And the opposite side value is 15, adjacent is 15 root 3. Now, try to solve the problem. Okay, so here from this triangle ABC, we don't know the angle. So here just write angle C is equal to theta only. Now here we have to find out this theta. And so opposite side, adjacent side. We know these two sides. So we have to choose a particular trigonometric ratio. So which contains opposite and adjacent. That is nothing but tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side. So here theta, we don't know the theta value. So just write theta. And opposite side means here opposite is AB by adjacent is AC. AB is nothing but 15. So just write 15 here. And this is 15 root 3. And we know that 15 ones are 15. So tan theta is equal to, numerator we will get 1. By in denominator there is root 3. So it becomes 1 by root 3. Now write, in case of tan theta, when we get 1 by root 3 value, yes, that is tan theta is equal to, at tan 30 degrees we get that 1 by root 3. So instead of this 1 by root 3, I am writing tan 30 degrees. Now observe that tan theta is equal to tan 30 degrees. That means theta value is equal to 30 degrees. That means here the angle of elevation of the sun rays with the ground is nothing but 30 degrees. So like this we can solve the problem. Now see the next problem. Rajendra observes a person standing on the ground from a helicopter at an angle of depression 45 degrees. If the helicopter flies at a height of 500 meters from the ground, what is the distance of the person from the Rajendra? Here we can imagine this concept like this. So assume that this is the ground and Rajendra observes a person standing on the ground from a helicopter at an angle of depression 45 degrees. So that means Rajendra is in helicopter. So assume that this is the helicopter. Okay. So Rajendra is inside this helicopter and the helicopter flies at the height of 500 meters. So here from the ground, the height of the helicopter is 500 meters. Okay. And from this helicopter, Rajendra observing a person standing on the ground. So when helicopter flying like this, so he is observing this particular person. Let's assume that he is the person. And Rajendra observing this person at angle of depression 45 degrees. So here we can clearly say that Rajendra is at more height and the person is at lower height. So here we get angle of depression. So we can assume like this. So from Rajendra we have to draw a horizontal line and he is observing the person. So this becomes the line of sight. Okay. So this is line of sight. And here we get the angle of depression. So here we get the angle of depression which is 45 degrees. Okay. And here the height of the helicopter is 500 meters. So this becomes the height. So this is 500 meters. And now we have to draw the horizontal line parallel to this on the ground. Okay. So like this we get the horizontal line. So this is the concept and here we have to find what is the distance of the person from the Rajendra. That means Rajendra is here and person is here. We have to find out this distance. Okay. So from here to here we have to find. Now So draw the particular diagram. So here observe that when here we get the 45 degrees, same angle we get here. Already I explained in previous session. So because these two becomes the alternate internal angle. So here also we have to consider 45 degrees. Okay. Now just draw the particular diagram for this. So now let AB. So AB becomes the height of the helicopter, and at C the person is here at C, and B is the position of the Rajendra. Now we have to find out the length of BC. Okay, so just observe here. Here we get the right angle. We have to find out the BC length. Assume that this is X. Now based on this 45 degrees, we know the AB length. AB length becomes, this becomes opposite side. Okay, and opposite to 90 degrees, so BC becomes hypotenuse. So we have to choose a particular trigonometric ratio. So here opposite side is given, hypotenuse is asking, so we have to choose the sine trigonometric ratio, that is sine theta. So just write, from triangle ABC, theta is equal to 45 degrees. Here at C we have the angle, so that is 45 degrees. And we know that sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite is nothing but AB, by hypotenuse is BC. So sine 45 degrees is equal to, we don't know this, this is X, sorry, AB is 500. So 500 by BC is X here. So what is sine 45 degrees value? That is 1 by root 2. So here we can take 1 by root 2 is equal to 500 by X. So do the cross multiplication. 1 into X becomes X and 500 into root 2. So meters. So that means the height of the, the distance from Rajendra to the person is 500 root 2 meters. Like this we can solve the problems. Just see the next problem. An observer of height 1.8 meters is 13.2 meters away from a palm tree. The angle of elevation of the top of the tree from his eye is 45 degrees. What is the height of the palm tree? That means an observer of height 1.8 meters. Here the height of the person is given, so we have to consider the height. And 13.2 meters away from a palm tree. That means the distance from the person, from the distance of the person from the palm tree is 13.2 meters. The angle of elevation of the top of the tree from his eye is 45 degrees. So just assume the problem like this. Consider a palm tree. Consider this is the palm tree and this is the person, observer. And given that height of the observer is 1.8 meters. So here the height of the person or observer is 1.8 meters. And this particular person is 13.2 meters away from the palm tree. So the distance from the observer to the palm tree is 13.2 meters. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tree from his eye is 45 degrees. That means from his eye we have to draw a line of sight like this, and the angle of elevation is 45 degrees. To indicate the angle of elevation we have to draw a horizontal line from his eye. Okay, so like this we can draw a horizontal line, and here the angle of elevation is 45 degrees. So here we get the angle of elevation 45 degrees. Now we have to find out the height of the palm tree. So this height we have to find out. Okay, so this height we have to find out. Now to draw the diagram, so we know that a horizontal line, a vertical line needs to indicate the palm tree, and for this observer also we have to consider a line. Just consider a line like this. Okay, now name the sites. Here AB is a person and CD is the palm tree. Now here we have to find out the height of the palm tree. So CD length we need to find. Okay, and clearly observe that A, C, B, and here from B we drawn a horizontal line. So it meets the CD at E. Now here ACEB becomes a rectangle. So we get same 1.8 at EC. So we get EC length is 1.8 and BE length is 13.2 meters. Okay, now we have to solve the problem. Here we have to find out height of the tree, that is CD length we know. Already we know that CE length, that is 1.8. So now let ED length is X. Now observe that from triangle DBE, this is DBE, we know that. So at here we get the right angle. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle, and based on this 45 degrees, this DE becomes opposite side, and we know that BE side, BE length we know. So this BE becomes the adjacent. So here the angle is theta is 45 degrees. So opposite we need, adjacent is given. So opposite adjacent related trigonometric ratio we have to choose. We know that tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan theta is nothing but 45 degrees, which is equal to opposite, that is x, by adjacent 13.2. Okay, so we know that tan 45 degrees value is 1. So 1 is equal to x by 13.2. That means clearly x value is equal to 13.2 meters. So that means here the DE length is 13.2 meters. Now we have to find out the length of the palm tree, height of the palm tree. So height of palm tree, which is equal to CD, that is nothing but CE plus ED. We know that CE length is 1.8 plus DE length is 13.2. Now add this, so we get 13.2 plus 1.8, which is nothing but 15 meters. So the height of the palm tree is 15 meters here. So like this we have to solve the problems. Okay, thank you for watching. We will meet in the next session.